On the other hand, you have this one-on-one tutoring, which is very effective for coaching and training or teaching, but it's very expensive. And group classes, what tends to happen is you get all this energy, you learn all these new things in the classroom with a group of 20, 30, 50 people. But when you go back to work or home, and you have forgotten 99% of it within a week. So it's not very effective. So we realized this problem and we created a best of the digital experience and a human experience. And we created what we call Convo-Learning framework. So Convo-Learning framework uses dialogue as a way of teaching, just like a personal tutor will do. It uses power of AI to learn thousands and thousands of pieces of information and put it together in a way where student can understand. And it has a third very important element, which is teaching methodology. So this AI tutor can feel the emotion student is feeling in the sense that they can understand the voice tone. They can understand where they are in terms of the difficulty level. So if the student is struggling, then they will reduce the level of difficulty. And if they're getting bored, they will increase the level of difficulty of the subject they want to teach to the student. So that way, every student can master the concept no matter whether they're here, here, or here in their learning journey. This technology has a long-term memory. So when the student come back, just like a tutor will remember that last week or last year, what they have taught the student, they will take from where they have left off, they will revise some of the basic concept they learned in the last session. Similarly, this AI remembers each student individually better than any teacher or tutor will remember. And they adapt to that student's personality, their history of learning, and their preferences in terms of how they like to learn, whether they want short, direct answers, they want a long explanatory answers. So there's a variety of ways this AI tutor really beats any human tutor. And most importantly, because it's digital, it costs pennies over dollars compared to a one-on-one human tutor. It is the smartest teacher you can create because it has all the knowledge you have fed. You can only tell it to teach what you have fed, or you can teach it to use what you have fed and what it already knows from all the knowledge of the world from the beginning of the human civilization. So you can really combine whether you want only private knowledge or you want private plus public knowledge and create an experience for your students. It's really up to you. But one thing is sure, whatever is your confidential, private, proprietary knowledge or information you're giving to this tutor, it will only use it to teach to your student, and not some other student of some other coach, or put it on internet or share with anybody else. The private knowledge stays private and it's your property. So join hundreds of companies where HR and L&D teams have leveraged this technology to transform their existing courses into this Convo-Learning format, or they use it as a companion to their e-learning courses or their offline workshops or coaching programs. Or join teachers in Middle East, in Australia, and in India, and in USA who are using this to help their students as a tutor when the student go home and struggling with their homework or struggling with a concept where the teacher is not available at that moment, and use it as an AI teaching assistant. Or join hundreds of other authors who have created a digital clone of themselves so they can share their expertise and their knowledge throughout the world 24/7, 365 days a year without having to be there teaching every single student or reader they have. So I invite you to try Convo-Learning and see how it's going to transform your learning and education in your organization. You can get started within hours. All you have to do is do a few clicks and you're ready to publish your first Convo-Learning module. We give you a complete platform. We give you the framework you can work with. And most importantly, our team of project implementers will work with you to create your first Convo-Learning AI tutor experience within a few days. So get started now.